Hello, my name is Manisha Ramden, and I thought let me just take this time to reintroduce myself because we are always evolving, shifting, changing. So the question remains, who am I and who am I in this particular moment? Something I learned while shooting for the TV series Thrivors is be flexible with the form and fixed on the essence. So, what is my essence? Well, in this moment, I live in a small town. It's called Kids Beach. It's about 30 kilometers from East London in South Africa. And I have two kids, 9 years and 4 years. I homeschool the 9-year-old, and the 4-year-old is just too busy. So I send him to school so that I can focus just on the older one. And every morning, as my eyes wake up, before I even get out of bed, I take a moment to just give gratitude. I meditate. It's become a daily practice, so it's done without thinking. And then we start the trek to school. And after that, I walk on the beach with my eldest son. We do 5 kilometers daily. It's just become a part of our lifestyle, and it's really so amazing. I feel so blessed to be able to do this. And then we settle down to homeschool, and that usually takes us right up till about midday. So everything that I've planned in my day is very intentional, and it's the way that I have designed it. I was living a very different life a few years ago, and I found myself just working continuously, and I asked myself, is this life? Is this what I am here to do? And I read a book, and the book was called The 4-Hour Workweek by Timothy Ferriss. And there was one thing that I got from that book. Well, there were a couple of things, but one real gem that stood out for me, and it was the question, what is my end goal? And so that one question allowed me to take a time to reflect and figure out, what do I really want? And all I wanted was to spend more time with my kids. I wanted to lead a healthy lifestyle. I wanted to just spend more time at the beach and in nature and the ocean. I just love it. And yet I was working for 8 hours of the day and hardly seeing my kids, and paying someone to pick them up from school and see to them. And I always said I wanted to be one of those moms that's really involved. And yet I was in this rat race of wanting to not wanting to, but needing to make money in order to see to them. And the harder I worked, I was just in this rat race. And that's when I completely shifted my life and did things differently. So yes, I still do work. I work as an accountant part-time, but it's on my own terms, and I am so much happier and so much more peaceful. And the question of who am I? That is a question that I asked myself even when I was 20 years old. And I stumbled upon something called the Map for Life. My dad was always very into motivational books and reading and doing his goals. And when it came to the start of the new year, as everyone, we set all these like goals for ourselves. And so he came across it, and I was still young. And he said, okay, we're going to do this. And so the questions that I came up with, or the answers that I came up with back then, are very different to now. But that was the seed that was planted a very long time ago. And Map for Life has been the one thing that I have consistently done over the years. There were times I fell off, and then it brought me back on. It brought me back to who I am, continuous analyzing of where I am, so that I can, determine what do I really want to do, and so that I'm living my life purposefully. So that's just a little bit about me, and I always share the map gift. I have shared this with over 700 people over the last 2 years, and this is really amazing. Initially, I started because I love traveling, hence the map. And the director dangled a carrot. And when someone says a trip, to anywhere in the world, I was like, yes, I'm in. I'm just going to share this. But the more I shared it with people, and I started seeing how it's really changing their lives, and I just became addicted to that. Seeing other people grow, seeing them transform, being a part of their process, guiding them, mentoring them. So this is completely free, the MAP gift. It's a 7-day program. It's standalone. There is an option if you would like to do it consistently, and that's optional. But I would suggest download the MAP gift and take that beginning first step, because it's always difficult to get started with something, and see if you enjoy it. But the benefits of doing this is so amazing, and I'm literally living my life the way I designed, like so much more peaceful, happy, and I am not unique in that way. This can be for you too. So thank you.